Holiness is not luck. Holiness is a choice. Men demand miracles in order to believe, signs in order to see, messages in order to hear and understand, a path in order to walk and to reach salvation and happiness. The miracle is a blessed sacrament, the sign of the cross, the message is the gospel, salvation is in the church. The most important, the noblest, and the holiest sign is the cross, which is the sign of God's love for you. Make it also the sign of your love for Him. It is a sign of love and not of trouble. Its light will shine upon the whole world. The salvation of humanity is accomplished by the Church, which for 2,000 years has been carrying out the plan of which Christ is the beginning, and it will not be finished before the end of the world. All the waves of evil will break against the rock of the Church. Commit yourself fully to it, and do not pick and choose among its teachings. The most important and greatest message is the gospel, which conveys Christ's teaching. Not a single letter of it will fall before the world perishes. Anyone who does not know the gospel is an ignorant person who lives in darkness, even if he possesses all the knowledge in the world. Anyone who does not conform himself to the gospel does not live. Do not falsify it to justify yourself. The reality of the gospel is always the same. The most important miracle is a blessed sacrament, the body of Christ, the Paschal Lamb who takes away the sins of the world, the living God who has risen from the dead. It is vain to look for signs more important than the sign of the cross. Do not demand messages that you suppose are more important than that of the gospel. Do not seek your salvation far from Christ's church. Do not become distracted by running after dazzling miracles greater than that of the Blessed Sacrament. Forsake the deceptive magic that only sends you back into emptiness. Avoid any sign that does not point you to the sign of the cross. Ignore any message that does not come from the gospel. Reject any miracle that does not bring you before the Blessed Sacrament. In the Church you discern all these signs. Through the cross, the gospel, the Blessed Sacrament, and in the Church, you sanctify yourselves. God predestined you to holiness and not to death. Holiness is not luck. Holiness is a choice. Do not expect it to be offered to you from outside. It is necessary to live it and to realize it inside. The kingdom of heaven is within you. Holiness is a grace and a decision. The grace is given to you by God, and it is up to you to make your decision. You are potentially saints. Strive to be saints in reality.